The Star of the Week in USA.
Big, Bad, and Beautiful.
Yeah, that's it. That's close. Big, Bad, and Beautiful. It's exciting in both ways. Good exciting and bad exciting. It's always something happening. A lot of confrontation on the street. When you're on the street, and everybody has to be on the street here, you're always interacting with people all the time. It's not a place where you can, like it's the opposite of LA where you can hide out. You can become a hermit in LA, drive around in your car and never talk to anybody or see anybody. In New York, you have to mingle with people all the time. You can't escape it, even if you want to.
You have to deal with this.
Yeah, noises like this.
You know,
very noisy city.
It never stops. 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
You know.
Even when you sleep, garbage trucks, these kind of sounds. It's we get a lot of ideas that way.
Yeah.
Like that might make the sound like that might give us a musical idea. You know, a synthesizer. You know, like just the city sounds in general influence our music. I think about. What would you say about it? A year ago, it really started coming on and changed. I think what's going on right now really originated about a year ago, and it's just being developed now. It's very dance-oriented, you know, very multiracial, you know, black and white come together, just what we always liked. And I think there's a lot of really creative ideas being put into the music right now. I think it's a real high point for creativity in dance music. Well, there's a lot of clubs. Oh, yeah. Always a lot of clubs in New York.
Well, tonight I'm going to the Ritz to see a German group called Trio.
Trio.
Yeah. So you know, there's lots of clubs going on. You just have to find out.
And it changes. The popularity changes all the time. You know, there's always new ones opening, new ones closing, old ones closing. There's a lot of clubs. Like that I haven't been to yet, so I don't really know how much to say about them. But places like the Fun House and what's that other one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, there's another one, and a lot of break dancing goes on there, that kind of thing. And the newest ideas in dance music are being played there. And there's a fellow named Jelly Bean, who is the DJ that plays the music, and he remixed Say It Isn't So for us for dance music. So he did that for us, and it came out very good. In fact, the video that we're using, we're going to use the dance mix for the video, the new video. Well, it's changed. Especially West Coast music is changing now. For many years, it was dominated by, you know, the famous California groups, the Eagles, Jackson Browne, Steely Dan, people like that. I think really, Linda Ronstadt, really, that was the West Coast sound. But those people that's faded away now, and I think there's a new West Coast sound. It's more, the way I look at it, my opinion is that they're emulating the East Coast right now. They have yet to find their place in the West Coast. I think the West Coast is in a period of transition. And to me, the source is right here. New York City is where the best, newest music is happening.
I don't think that, I have to agree with Daryl about that. There's not really a distinct California sound now. I think that there's really not much of a distinct sound anywhere, really. There's a lot of great records and a lot of groups coming out. Other than the English techno, pop, you know, synthesizer-oriented groups, I don't think there's a real distinct school of music anywhere. There's a lot of different kinds of songs, a lot of different kinds of groups, and there's a lot of good music coming.
Is this what you call a fine day or
A fine day in Los Angeles. Well, this is an average day. This is a normal day in Los Angeles. It's a winter day.
Yeah.
It's not cold and it's not
When did you
hot,
come back
you know?
from the tour anyway?
I've been back about a week, which is to say that I'm not quite back yet.
Oh yeah, you left your soul in some of
Yeah,
the
my astral body is somewhere over Tucson, trying to get home. You know.
It was the American tour.
Yes.
How many cities you cover?
I think over the summer and in the fall we played about 47, 48, like that, somewhere around there.
You got your voice back?
It comes back every day.
Every day.
It's just that it also goes every night. You know,
yeah.
so.
Tell us exactly where this is.
Well, where you are is roughly, you're like between Broadway and Hill and 6th and 7th, downtown Los Angeles. And this is downtown.
Right?
Well, it's all business. It's all business. There's the garment area is about 2 blocks away.
Is that Little Tokyo?
Little Tokyo is about it's about 8 blocks this way. Little Tokyo, you can see the top of City Hall then. Little Tokyo is like 2 blocks to the right of City Hall. We're about 8 blocks south of City Hall right now, and in this area down here is called the Diamond District. It's where all the jewelers are, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And this is where you have your studio, right?
Yeah, I have my studio.
Did you build the studio? I mean, we read that you and your producer built the studio for the Lawyers in Love record. Is that true?
Well, it's not really a studio. What it is a big loft warehouse, and we built it. What we did is we began playing in here, and we started to make a video here to go to Europe. We wanted to go to Europe, and we needed a place to put all my stuff, all my equipment, my backdrops and everything. And we liked it down here. We like coming down here. It's a really good atmosphere to play because there is no diversion. There's nothing to do down here. There's nothing but the music, and it seems like everybody down here is serious. You know, it's a place to work. Most of Southern California, the atmosphere is one of relaxation and diversion and fun time. We began by just wanting to record rehearsals, and we had so much fun doing that. It's not, you see, it's not a studio like. Well, I'll show it to you in a minute if you like to see it.
Can we take a look?
Yeah, if you want. It's not like a normal studio. Nobody but me would want to record here. It would take. It would take us to make it sound good in here, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody would want to record in the studio, but...
The studio?
Well, no, anybody could make a record in here. It's easy because it's so, it's just... But it's it's not the kind of studio that you could rent out to other people.
But you worked on them. I mean, you...
Well, we spent...
How many days did it take?
Days.
Days?
No, it took about a year, you know.
Year?
Days, you know. So, because we're going to spend a long time in here and taking our time, we don't bother with any of the nice furniture or things. And a lot of the things about a studio, like down there, I mean, this is where we played, and we don't have any walls in here to keep the,
One room?
Yeah, it's all done in one room, except this is a control room in here. Let's see. Don't stop.
Oh.
Hello.
This is a new record?
This is Ricky.
Hi.
Hi.
Ricky Vito.
How are you?
This is a new record?
James
This is your
Geddes.
record?
Yeah.
Was the part a secret?
No. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
No, he just thought we wanted to talk to him.
Jackson
Go ahead.
was very
Go on.
gracious to
Let
give
us
me
see.
the recording space, and so we're in here working out.
Oh.
This is our bass trap. There are not that many studios that you have a view of the street. Most studios, you don't know if it's night or day.
Right. Sure.
So,
Greatest of views, but
anyway, go on, you guys.
Okay.
I'm sorry to
See you
bother
later.
okay.
And we sit here and eat, and
This is your private...
it's not very private, I mean, it's all one big room, and everything that happens in here.
And these are the ones you use for your tour?
I got everything that I ever bought for on tour. I can't, once the thing about all this equipment is once you buy it, they make a new one that's better, so no one wants the old one. So what I have here is everything I've ever bought.
The last 10 years or something?
I bought these speakers. When I first got my first band,
First band?
This is my speakers for my acoustic guitar.
That's right.
On stage. And when I first tried to get the acoustic guitar loud on stage, and you know, I mean, I can't be bothered selling anything anymore.
Was that when you performed all alone?
No. When I first had a band, because when you play all alone, you can use microphones to amplify the guitar. Once you have drums, the microphones are useless. This is the backdrop for Running on Empty.
Running on Empty?
Yeah, and you know, everything that we use is.
You got? Are they your guitars? What?
Here's a fine guitar. This is a Japanese copy of a Vox.
Oh.
This is a great guitar. I love this guitar. Except that the knobs are in the wrong place. I have to move the knobs down here so I can put my hand here, you know? And, this is an Italian guitar.
Italian.
We call this Mother of Toilet Seat.
Mother?
You know, as opposed to Mother of Toilet. These are laying around because no one has any cases for them.
Oh, yeah.
They're fun. They're just to look. You know? They don't play very well.
This is where you
right
record,
here.
right?
Yeah, this is where the drums would be. This is our drum riser, you know?
This is where...
This is where we made our record, right here.
No, like Lawyers in Love, the drum sound, was it?
That's right
recorded here. No, what you call room, no...
No, you don't need that.
Just plain set, you...
Just put up the mics, you know, and just let it sound live. Let it sound the way drums really sound.
People talk so much about California music, you know, like when last time the Eagles came up with the Hotel California. Hey, that's the climax of the California music.
It was a climax, but you know, I find that people in other countries talk about that more. Or people in New York, too.
Yeah.
People
I noticed one. I told you I came back from Mississippi. Yeah. I heard Hotel California. But when I came back, I didn't think I heard that on the radio.
If I agree with you what you said before about it sort of being a climax to the California, thing, you have to understand that here in California, nobody really believes in the California sound. It doesn't really exist. I don't believe it. It's something that got said by people outside, just calling it, An interesting thing, that in the language of, like Indian tribes, is the name of an Indian tribe is usually not their own name for themselves, but a name for somebody else. What they call them, the Sioux Indians, that's a French word to describe these Indians. The name Navajo is a Hopi word. You understand? Yeah. Navajo Indians, they get their name from the other tribe saying who they are. Yeah. So no one in California or in Los Angeles thinks of the California sound, but because this is an industry place, a place where a lot of record companies perhaps people put up with it, but you get a lot of music being made here in Los Angeles. This is an international community. There's a lot of music made here. And I think that, even the Eagles, you have to look at the Eagles. Most of these guys are from Texas or Florida or Detroit.
Detroit, yeah.
So the California thing has been made much too much of. And I find that in places like Japan, Italy, other places in Europe, they believe it. They believe in it, and they want to call it the California sound because it helps them put a label on it. To that end, labels are a necessary thing, But I mean, do you think that there's a Japanese sound, or maybe there's an Okinawa sound?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
Well, my friend David Lindley says so, but wouldn't you say that? Yeah. There are every kind of music is made, everywhere. I think that. At a certain time, it seemed like a certain kind of acoustic guitar and high harmonies. Maybe it was the California sound. So I understand the distinction, but nobody really wants to go around saying, that their music is the, is California sound.
I'm from Tokyo, but coming back to Hotel California, it was the climax of the 70s, the California music. If there's anything like California, I mean, your Lawyers in Love was kind of a comeback of the California sound, or beginning of California sound, of the sound of the 80s or something. I mean, you
I really, I think that there have been a lot of changes in the last few years in music for everybody, and
tell us about
definitely influenced by the radio. I wouldn't say that Lawyers in Love is California sound at all.
Between the darkness on the street and the houses filling up with light, between the stillness in my heart and the roar of the approaching night, somebody's calling after somebody. Somebody turns the corner out of sight, looking for somebody. Somewhere in the night, tender is the night when you hold your baby tight. Tender, tender are the motions, tender is the night. Expected and the way it's always been, I can't walk back in again after the way we fight. Just outside there are people laughing, living lives we used to lead, chasing down the love they need. Somewhere in the night, tender is the night benediction of the neon light. Tender, tender are the hunters, tender is the night. Another world at night when you're ready to be tender. Tender, tender, tender. Tender, tender, tender. And in the heart light of an angry sun, no one remembers what was said or done. Tender are the words they choose. You win, I win, we lose. Of the neon light. Tender, tender are the hunters, tender is the night when they hold each other tight. Tender, tender are the undercover, tender the stranger and the secret lover. Tender, tender are the motions, tender is the night when you hold your baby tight.
アメリカの東と西を代表するアーティストいかがでしたでしょうか。さてここで、今年1983年の年間トップ10をもう一度発表しておきましょう。10位 Down Under Men at Work、 9位 Overkill Men at Work、 8位 You Are Lionel Richie、 7位 Beat It Michael Jackson、 6位 Jeopardy Greg Kim Band、 5位 Maniac Michael Sembello、 4位 Billie Jean Michael Jackson、 3位 Total Eclipse of the Heart Bonnie Tyler、 2位 Flashdance What a Feeling Irene Cara。 そして1983年年間チャート第1位は Every Breath You Take The Police という年間の結果が出ておりますが、ちなみに去年は1位がジャーニーでした。しかし今年はイギリスのグループにトップの座を奪われてしまいました。本当に今年はイギリス勢が強かった年ですね。さて次回ですけども2週間にわたって恒例のリクエスト特集をお送りいたします。それでは The Best Hit USA See you next time。
My old lover in the grocery store. The snow was falling Christmas Eve. I stole behind her in the frozen foods and I touched her on the sleeve. She didn't recognize the face at first, but then her eyes